kicked me down into a trap. But luckily, I got out of it. I got out of it because I'm a badass. Um, so I got out of it, and he actually took off his helmet, and surely enough, it was Patches. But one thing that I am actually confused about is why is Patches there? Why is So I was confused about that, and then I remembered this is the end. This is the end of the DLC. Once everything is coming to an end, it all comes together. That's why if we go to Drain Heap, where is it? If we go to Drain Heap, you will see everything all clustered together because it's the end of the world. It's all colliding together. Everything is revealed. That's why. No, Rizzo, you didn't. You didn't miss the rest of the DLC. I'm not gonna believe. No. If anything, I met Felianor. I met her. Turns out, she. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it. I did meet her, but anyways, it's the very end. Everything's colliding all together. I also found out that my favorite NPC in the whole game actually died. I found out that she was a nurse, and that's why she's awesome. One of her dialogues, one of my favorite dialogues in the game. She said, this motherfucker. She said, she was looking out for her. She was saying, try not to die. She didn't say these exact words, but she said, try not to die, because my world is not as bright without you in it. When she said that, my heart, it was like, I love you so much. And she is a pilgrim, so she was actually destined to die. But she ended up dying. But what was I gonna say? God damn it. Oh, going back to Patches. I apologize if I'm just sidetracked. I do that a lot. Patches, I was wondering why he was in this DLC, because he's obviously in our world, right? But now all the worlds are colliding all together. All the universes, it's in quotes, universes are all colliding. And so that's why we met Alva. We met Alva, the spurned, and we met Alva. We kicked his ass. We met Morn. Morn. We met Morn, which is in this DLC. I think we haven't met anyone in the Dark Souls 1 yet. So I'm hoping that we will find something. Shut up, Jimmy. Shut up. You're sidetracking me. But anyways, we're gonna go do something first before I start getting deep into lore and start talking. It is gonna be a rare chance for me to actually proceed within the DLC because I have a lot to talk about. Because for some odd reason last night something sparked in my head and I was just like, oh yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense that that's why it's there. Where was I supposed to go? Here? No. I was supposed to go here. But here, pay attention closely once I walk in the swamp. What would Lawbringer do? Shut up. You're sidetracking me. But anyways, it's crazy too how I thought about it last night, and it all connects. And I actually have a question at the very end of my broadcast as well that I'd like to have your guys' opinion on. Let me check my notes real quick. I want to talk about the light and the dark because that obviously is a huge concept within the game. There's light, dark, heat, and cold. What was it? Light, dark, fire, and I don't know what it was. It was fire and something else. It was heat and cold, light and dark. It was something fire or something. I don't know. But once I get to the swamp, I really want you guys to actually pay attention here. If I ow, don't fucking push me. Get the fuck out. I also got this badass weapon too. It's pretty amazing. I mean look at the damage. 764. That's the scaling CCAA. Yeah, that's pretty great. Sad thing is it's a great sword, but at least it's a curved great sword, so it's fairly quicker than your occasional great sword. Yeah, poise, bitch. I won't be paying attention to my chat as much. So yeah, you guys can call me an asshole or a pussy or an idiot or anything, and I probably won't respond because I'm gonna be looking at my notes from time to time. So I'll give you guys a heads up that if I don't respond, it's not that I'm not paying attention. It's just I have notes that I'm looking at. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna skip all this bullshit. That's a big no-no in Dark Souls, but just, I don't have fucking time for this. God damn it. Yeah, I don't got time for this bullshit. Let's go check out this NPC real quick. See if anything's there. Nope. Oh man, we have a lot to do today. A lot to do. Now I'm thinking about it. Oh shit! No, no! What the fuck am I doing? Yeah, this is a big no-no. You do not want to rush through here unless you just don't give a shit. Okay, I do have my chat up as well, so if you guys want to say anything, go for it. We're gonna meet up with, okay, Teenage Mutant Ninja Shell Shock. Calm the fuck down. We're gonna meet up with this NPC. It's a new NPC, a Dark Souls 3 NPC, so I don't have much lore into this guy. I apologize. The reason why I know all this is because I saw this walkthrough only at this area. That's it. Only at this area. But let's see if we can activate him. All I know is I don't want him to fucking hit me, so let's see if I can activate him. What the fuck? Why can't I activate him? This is... Come on. He's supposed to be... Unless... Did I already kill him? I don't think I did. Because I remember once I walked in here, in this area, there was nothing, but an NPC is supposed to show up here. He's a pretty fucking badass. I don't know if I don't remember if I killed him or not, but anyways, a big lore here. Big lore. Hi, Nat. Alright, as you guys can see, let me read this real quick. Let me read this. This blew my mind. Yeah, I did find the monument. Rizzo, I will get to you too. No. Nithros, you're good, you're good. You're good, don't worry about it. But, Rizzo, I will get back to you on that. I will show you how to get to that because I know you've been having troubles getting there. But, moving on. If we look at the soul of Aldrich, right? We look at the soul of Aldrich. Okay. When Aldrich ruminated on the fading of the fire, it inspired visions of the coming age of the deep sea. He knew the path would be arduous, but he had no fear. He would devour the gods himself. Now that's interesting. Okay, that's interesting because as you can see down there, it's all everything but water. Everything but water. Okay, it's technically like a swamp. It's a swamp that's actually slowly growing, and as you can see, it consumed that church over there. It's it also, if you read this, damn it, the Iron Slayer armor, the armor defeated by the Champion of Ash in Lothric. We did that. We actually fight him later on in the original game. Was left ages to rust until it slipped into the abyssal swamp where it possessed once again by the memory of the hunt. Okay, so we know that abyssal means in this. Hey Sean, chaos man. I haven't heard of that name in a while. What's up, man? Shit, I haven't seen you in a while. I know you're in Minneapolis though. I know that. I saw the snapshots. But anyways, um, abyssal means the abyss, and by the abyss it means dark. It means where dark came from. So, does that necessarily mean that the dark is actually coming towards the age of fire? Does that mean that Aldrich is possibly and could be right? Is that why Dark Souls is ending? We don't know. See, that could be another topic. Also, talking about light and dark earlier, I want to talk about how when we first got into the DLC, right? We saw these angels shooting the living shit out of us with their Gatling guns of light. But it was kind of skewed. It was deformed. It was an angel that was necessarily deformed. It didn't have read the angel. And why would it be attacking us? I believe that the angels are actually corrupted, and the dark are actually trying to gnaw their way out of corruption. So I believe in this game, the light and dark, you think dark and yet light is actually positive, but I kind of see it that's flipped around. Because if you think about it, the light, they have Lothric. Or, let's see here, the Cathedral of the Deep. Before the Cathedral of the Deep happened, they were faithful. They were absolutely faithful into protecting the fire. And no wait, God, I forgot the lore about Cathedral of the Deep, but I know that they are corrupted by the dark. That's why they cast dark magic. But anyways, in this game, I made an assumption. I made an assumption that the dark is actually growing its way out, gnawing its way out, and the light is actually desecrating everything. It's becoming corrupted. Right? Let me check my notes real quick. Compared to Fire in the Sea, okay. Aldrich, here are my notes. I'll read it. Aldrich did mention the deep sea. The gods actually fled out of fear of becoming undead. That's what actually happened to Gwyn. The fire fades, he became undead. Same thing happened to King Vendrick in Dark Souls 2. Put them to the dark. It still became hollow. Let's see here. And the DLC. Oh wait, actually, you know what, Rizzo? If you're still there, buddy, let me show you how to get to that spot. Yeah, let me show you. It's actually a fairly tricky thing to do. It's actually a puzzle that you have to do. I forgot how to get down from here. Oh yeah, I remember. I also want to ask, how's everyone's day going? I hope everyone's day is going very well. It's